glory to Yahweh Bashim Yoshua Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and citations to rock teach all true sincerity. Salaki, the camera shut off on me. I think my phone's having glitches. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna go to Hebrews chapter 8 because that's where it cut me off at. This is Hebrews chapter 8 verse 7. It says, "For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second." So the first covenant, the fault was with the people. It was written on stone tablets, and the fault was with people because we went off while we were in the wilderness, at the mount where with Moses and Aaron. We made Aaron, we pressured Aaron into making a golden calf so we could worship the golden calf. Um, while the chariot was over us and while Moses was up there in the mount communing with the Heavenly Father Yahweh, we right there went off as a nation against our power, worshiping idols, and the anger was kindled at us from the Lord, because we almost got destroyed at that point. Because I believe in the scriptures that says that the Heavenly Father Yahweh wanted to tell Moses to move so I could destroy this people and make a nation out of you, Moses. You know, if you read in I believe either it's in Exodus or Deuteronomy, if I'm not mistaken. But the point is, the understanding, not the point, the understanding is the fault was with the people, because we're in these corruptible bodies that have us going off. So the second covenant was set up and put in motion, because then we'll have immortal bodies where we'll have the law, statutes, commandments written in our inward parts, so we'll never go off again. We'll be 100% righteous. Our kingdom will last forever, and the kingdom of heaven will never end. Will never end. It will always be here, and the immortal people that are being set up, who are the Israelites, will always be in power, and the government of the earth will be ran in righteousness forever. That's the plan in the second covenant. That's the second covenant. That's the plan that the Heavenly Father Yahweh had, and that plan was always gonna that plan was always that was set up from the very beginning. But anyway, this is Hebrews 8:8. It says, "For finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah." So all 12 tribes, this covenant will be made with. It says, "Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regard them not, saith Yahweh." It says, "For this is the covenant will I make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts." So it'd be within our entire from from our mental to our physical, it be a part of our makeup, the law, statutes, commandments. It be upon our mind, our soul, to be righteous from the very beginning. It'd be a normal thing to be righteous. It says, "And I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people." So we're going to be a righteous people, a righteous power. Our power is going to be dwelling with us spiritually, guiding us spiritually, always with us 100%, because we're going to be in a righteous state. We're not going to be, because right now the Heavenly Father Yahweh cannot look upon us in this state, a state we're in, because he can't look upon how this filthy flesh that we're that our spirit's in right now. Um, you know, but when we get those new bodies, he can actually, we can actually, he can look upon us. He can dwell with us um, harmoniously without having to turn his back to us. You know, he'll actually be able to look at us face to face without having to, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go to Ephesians 2, verse 8. Um, it's Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh." It's the gift of Yahweh Shai. Because this kingdom that's gonna be granted to Israel, to all Israel, after the 2/3 perish, because the election of the nation of Israel will be delivered on the first go round and receive the kingdom and salvation, and the 2/3 will come back through the seed of the elect, and that's when all Israel will be saved completely, because that's when the 2/3 who perish will have benefits of the kingdom. While their parents who make it on the first go around will already have received the new bodies, and have that immortal status, that elder status in the kingdom. But it's gonna be a gift, because that's the gift from the Lord to the nation of Israel, giving us the kingdom, those immortal bodies, 100%, a complete clean slate from the state we were in, which is grace and mercy. Um, I'm gonna go to the last one. This is Luke chapter 12 at verse 32. This is Luke chapter 12 verse 32. It says, "Fear not, little flock. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." And it's the Heavenly Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, which is a gift. It's a wonderful gift. It's an amazing gift. So anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna say all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Parkadosh. Double honors to the elder apostle Great Millstone, and citations to I can teach all true sincerity. Shalom.